So that all of these differences that we place in our minds, so this person is important, this person is less important, this person I must show more respect to, and this person, this disappears when we realize that all beings are expressions of this one energy. What we tend to do is to confuse three concepts. We confuse self-worth, that is this worthiness of this person to be respected and loved. We confuse this with ability and ethical behavior. A person who is capable then naturally has the right to take a position in society so that he can fulfill certain obligations which a person who is incapable is not able to do. The more capable he is, the higher the position he should have in any kind of structure. But that does not give him the right to more love or respect. If he's ethical, then he has the right to be free. If he's not ethical, he needs to be contained. But still, even if he needs to be contained, he deserves the same love and the same respect. So worthiness, ability, and ethical behavior need to be distinguished between. All beings deserve the same love and the same respect. They may not deserve the same position in society. It would be illogical to put someone to teach mathematics who doesn't know mathematics, or for someone to play in a symphony who can't play an instrument. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. But doesn't mean that I'm going to love or respect this person less or more, you see? And it's the same thing with the lack of ethics. If that person may have lost contact with his conscience, but he needs help, he needs love and respect in order to heal himself. He doesn't need to be rejected or hated by anybody. Okay, so this is easier to do when we realize that there is this one divine consciousness behind all beings, and the only difference is that in one of these bodies something is blocked. Say, for example, in the unethical person, his higher intellect is blocked. It's handicapped. Another person, the mind may be handicapped. Another person, the energy body may be handicapped. Another body, the physical body could be handicapped. The same light is behind all of these. It's just that at some point that light coming through is getting stopped. Either at the point of the higher intellect, or at the mind, or at the energy body, or at the physical body. But it's the same divine essence behind that. And when we connect with that, it's much easier to love. It's much easier to feel unity with people. Otherwise, we get caught up in the differences and get very confused. Yeah? Okay. So, that's the lesson for today. That we, as spirit, may be perfect. It is said that we are perfect. But as soul, we are in a process of evolution of being able to express that perfection in the physical world. And that which is our real time existence is the soul, which contained of the causal body and the higher intellect, which remain intact after each death. And that each lifetime is just a projection of a new mind, a new energy body, and a new physical body, which the qualities of which are dependent upon the characteristics which we have developed throughout our lifetimes and which are stored in the causal body. As spirit, we are beyond all of this process. We're not involved at all. So we see three dimensions of our being: the soul, the spirit, the soul, and the personality. In the personality we mean the mind, the energy body, and the physical body. And the purpose of our life is to purify these vehicles and strengthen them so that we are freer and freer to express that beauty and that creativity and that love which exists in the center of our beings, which get blocked up by our fear, our ignorance, our attachment in life. So it's a matter of purification and strengthening. And this is the purpose of our life. Now, there are some ways in which this energy can be expressed more clearly, and that is through service, through creativity, through healing, and through teaching. These are 4 activities which include a wide variety of possible activities. That is creative expression, any form of creative expression, any form of teaching, any form of healing, and any form of service. These 4 activities are more aligned, if you like, with the needs of the soul and the evolution of the soul. Of course, I could serve by having a diner which serves good food. Okay, I can serve by farming and creating food without chemicals, healthy food. You see, you can serve. I can serve by cleaning the street. The whole question is, am I doing this as a service, or I am doing this not loving what I'm doing just to get the money from it? You see, the whole thing is whether I feel it as a service, whether I feel it as an offering to society. So anything can be a service. Anything can be creative, as long as I approach it as a service, or I approach it as something creative in my mind. Okay, so let's go on to our meditation.